You know what time it is.
Those are allowed.
I'm white. I got you, bro.
Illegally selling water without a permit
on my property.
Whoa! Hey!
You don't live here.
I'm uncomfortable.
Well, y'all, my goodness. At Mount Tabor in southeast Portland, a white woman thought it was a great idea to deface the statue commemorating York, an enslaved black member of the 1804 Lewis and Clark expedition. For the second time in 3 months, the monument was vandalized. This time, it was caught on video. Here is today's crazy-ass white woman.
Do you want to give us your name on the?
Yeah, my name is Jeanette K. Grody. My date of birth is 9/13/78.
Hey, way to be part of the solution. Good job.
Come fucking arrest me.
Good job.
I'm first, not color, race, or sex.
What's your name?
It's designed in fucking 70. My name is Jeanette Grody. Report me to the police. I will pay for damages if you want me to. Fuck all of you. I've been prejudiced against black people and Hispanic people. And everybody has, I'm sure you've been prejudiced against people as well. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
It's love and unity, not to replace a white man with a fucking black man. That is not fucking unity. Yeah, you can go ahead, shake your head. I've read the white privilege book or whatever the fuck else you want for Unity Spiritual Center. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead. Which one of y'all want to go ahead and comment?
Go ahead. Hey, I'm just glad York getting some shine. The only time I've been to Portland, I asked them, take me to the campus of Lewis and Clark College so I can see the statue of York. There's a statue in Louisville. There's one in St. Louis. There's a couple on the campus of the University of Portland. York didn't just accompany William Clark and Rogers Lewis. He was enslaved by William Clark, and as my man Frank X. Walker, who's at the University of Kentucky, has wrote a whole epic poem about him, and there's only a couple of books about him. One's called In Search of York. York was the cat they were sending out in front of them. The Native Americans called him the Big Medicine. They said, we ain't never seen a human being like this. York, he got back to St. Louis, and Clark wouldn't let him go. He had a wife in Louisville who they sold to Louisiana, and then eventually they say that he finally got out of enslavement and went back to Native America, where he was living out there near where you are, Georgia, apparently as an older man. That's part of the legend. So what this white girl did, who's only speaking English because the settlers came across the damn land and York was with them, and now you speaking English in the great upper Pacific Northwest. The beautiful thing about it is what this woman inadvertently did might interject York into the imagination of some people to go back and see, well, why the hell is she so mad at that statue? Go read up on York. He's a fascinating brother, the Big Medicine. And you can't do nothing with him with a spray can either.
They put the statue up, Georgia, in February after protesters toppled one of a white man. And clearly, Spray Paint Karen is just not too happy at all that the statue of the brother is up.
Yeah, let me just say, I have never been so ashamed to be half white. Karenism is a pandemic in and of itself, and violence by white women is real. I mean, we have often painted white men out to be the ones that are perpetuating harm in the Black community, but white women are just as guilty. And, you know, it's just... For people to try and present themselves to be so educated and, you know, so correct and that they should be model citizens, you know, it has been a relief, actually, in some ways, to see their true colors captured on camera. And it's absolutely hilarious. But on the other hand, it's absolutely terrifying to know that we can be out in community and be approached by women who have this much anger. And we have seen that same character. We saw that character accuse a young Black man of stealing her cell phone. We've seen that same Karen call the cops on a black bird watcher, and so it's like we continuously see this character reveal itself in every city, in every state. There is a Karen, and I'll just say frankly though, I do feel bad for the Karens out there who are good women, because that lady right there, she's giving Karens a bad rep.
Reese, I'm surprised we have not gotten her name, but I can't wait till her ass get fired.
Well, she said, I dare you to arrest me, bitches. I am white. I am upset. I'm going to deface this property. It is my right as a white woman who's upset. What were them symbols about, though? What's the gender symbols got to do with anything? Go ahead and put the Nazi sign on that, girl. Just lean into it. That's what you are. You are white supremacists. Go ahead and own it, girl. What you drawing purple symbols for? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, initially I thought she was celebrating Prince. I didn't know what the hell the purple was about. That was just.
You don't know what the hell she was doing. But the reason why it's funny to me is because they're so triggered. They're so triggered by what? By a statue of a black man? They put a statue of a black man, God rest his soul, who is a slave. That's what we get.
Right.
We get slave statues. We get slave movies. And like they put, somebody up there who's doing something that's a threat to white people. What is she that mad about? But she gave him her name and date of birth. He might have been trying to steal your identity, girl. He might have agreed with what you're talking about, but he said, let me go ahead and get this crazy white lady's identity, open up a little account, and go on ahead and get my life. I mean, she's very dumb, very triggered, very upset for no reason. I guess we can add black slave statues to the list of white people not enjoying that, or long weekends, or cookies. The list is just growing and growing and growing. I'm going to need y'all to get it together, because that's why your life expectancy is going down as a race. Because you're too upset about little shit. You're too upset. Get it together, girl. But go ahead and relocate her. And hey, all y'all out there who could do something with her name and date of birth, go ahead and do something.
Folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.